How's it going there, gamers? Welcome back to the alcohol review. Today we are going to be drinking this. This is a beer from Denmark. It's F-A-X-E. I'd pronounce that as Faxe. I don't know if it's meant to be said different or whatever, but we left the EU, so not my problem really. This shit, oh my god. I saw this months ago in a Home Bargains or a B&M or something. I put up a post on the channel. I thought, I've never seen a can of beer just out in the wild that is this strong, 10%. I didn't buy it at the time. Some time passed. I found myself in a Heron Foods. I know with a YouTube channel this successful, you would think, what the fuck was I doing in a Heron Foods? I don't know myself. But I saw this again and I thought, once I can ignore, twice this is destiny. This is a higher power somewhere above telling me to drink this shit. And no exaggeration, I bought this near the end of March and it is now April 24th today when I'm recording this episode of the alcohol review. This has been in my fridge for about a month and I'm not yanking your chain. That might be the longest I've ever had any alcohol in my possession without drinking it because I am a bit scared. Like, I've had gin on the channel before, I've had whiskey on the channel. That shit obviously is like 40%. For a tin, this is the strongest yet. And I've done some gross fucking ciders. Your Frosty Jacks, your Omega White ciders, they're 7.5. Knight's Premium before this was the highest, it was an 8.4. This is 10, this is double digits. And I'm not looking forward to it. I'm also a little bit out of practice. Been a couple of months since I sat down to do a proper one of these. And I've just been drinking less generally. I've been getting myself in ring shape if you want to know the truth. You might have noticed I've hit 300 subscribers on the channel. And it was around that time that I got a DM from KSI. He was in a bad place, but we're not going to go into that. KSI was basically saying, do you want to be on the next Misfits boxing card? And I said, yeah, obviously, I'll twat someone. So that's pretty much what I've been doing, you know. I got Wii Fit. I'm planning on getting Wii Sports Resort, but I've not splashed out on that yet. And I'm hoping I will get put in there, hopefully with some little kid who plays Minecraft and just batter them. Dillhouse Nation, you know, long-time viewers of the channel, you will know that I'm a big pussy. My natural reaction when I smell like a Frosty Jacks is to go, all yolks egg side, this does just smell like a normal beer. If it even tastes, you know, 3 out of 10 level, I will be impressed. But without further ado. Okay. Initial reactions, I don't like it. That's not good. That tastes like it could kill a small badger, maybe. However, it was relatively easy to drink. Okay, when you have a bigger sip, when it really hits your throat, there's a bit more of a kick to it. I spoke too soon. Fuck me. That's making my eyes water. You've just got to be precise with the size of your sip. You just need to get just the right amount. If you can take a big drink of this, if you neck one of these off, you probably look like that, Don. That is the intended audience for this drink, I feel like. It's shit, but it's manageably shit. I would rather drink this than some of the ciders that are actually weaker, but taste more gross. This is actually fucked up. I tell you what I think's dangerous. I reckon after you've had one of these, you can go to town. I've got 2 more in the fridge. I was going to try to get someone else on this with me to drink this, and it didn't come to pass. If you can believe it, you know, people weren't queuing up to have a go at this with me. If I drink 3 cans of this, I need you to understand that's 15 units of alcohol. That is more than like the limit of what you're meant to have in a week. I know those numbers are like rookie numbers. You look at them numbers and you're like, well, no one actually keeps to that if you're drinking. You go to the pub, you're gonna have at least 2 pints. You're already drinking more than you should a day. But to get that level of alcohol out of 1 can of beer, and for it to be, you know, not the worst thing I've done on the show, blown my mind. If you're not a wrong'un, I would not recommend trying it. But, you know, there are scenarios where I wouldn't say no to this. If I was running really late for going out and I wanted to pre before I get somewhere and I walk past the fucking Heron Foods and I see a couple tinnies of this on the shelf, I'm at least considering it. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm at least considering it. Fucking Christ. I feel like I've waffled about this drink quite a lot. Maybe it's time to get a second opinion. So guys, I would like to introduce you to not a guest, but actually the new co-host of the alcohol review, my new roommate. Let's get him out here. His name's Alex, and the interesting thing about Alex is he's actually a dragon's head on a stick. Alex, what have you been up to today?
Nothing much, John. Guarding my treasure, breathing fire.
That's cool, man. It's so cool to have a dragon on the show.
Yeah.
I've never really understood the exact definition of what an intrusive thought is. I've just seen it a lot on like TikTok and shit, but I'm having a really strong urge right now to just swing Alex here against my wall as hard as I fucking can and just see what happens. But I'm not going to do that because he cost me £5 and I'll at least finish the bit first. Why don't you have a little sip of this, mate?
Huh? I thought you said this is gonna be the strawberry daiquiri episode.
His head wasn't even in shot. Get it down you now. Alright, I'm smashing you against the wall.
Okay.
Oh no, oh no, there's a bit of a leak. That seems like something that would have been good to check before I poured the beer in his mouth. We'll have to be quick.
Tasty stuff. I give that a 9 out of 10.
Who said prop comedy was dead in 2023? I barely even damaged him. Something broke off, just one of his front teeth there is gone. But overall fine. He's actually dealt with that quite well. I think now's probably a good time to mention that this is the end of this series of the alcohol review. They say that in show business you always want to leave the people wanting more. I could not disagree more with that sentiment. Leave them wanting nothing. Leave them wishing that they hadn't even wanted this at any point. Maybe they never did. Leave them fucking drained and disappointed. That's what I say. Go out on such a low note that you won't be missed. So accordingly, this absolute shit show farce of an alcohol review is going to be the last one for a wee bit. How long will it be until you see this dross again? Will I bring the dragon back? Will I have more actual guests? Will I ever find a drink that is a 1 out of 10? Because I thought it would be this, and it's not this. This is actually, generously, I think a 4.5. You might think I'm off my fucking nut that it could be a 4.5, given that I gagged drinking it and it's 10%. But you've got to bear in mind it's never just been about the taste. It's about the price and it's about the strength. Alright, I'm doing all the maths. So the search for a 1 out of 10 continues. Will I at some point find some alcohol that I'm not willing to drink? It hasn't happened yet and it's been about 2.5 years, but you never know. It's catching up with me now. We'll have a bit of a break. Don't worry about not getting any Deal House videos. I know you were worrying about that. Don't cry. Be a big boy now. Alright, we're all adults here. You'll get some shit content still. You'll get Hatman. You'll get Mr. Funny. You'll get me doing karaoke really badly. And you'll fucking like it. Have you ever been in an abusive relationship with a YouTube channel before? Because you're in one now. If you don't like it, you fuck right off. How about that? How about you just fuck off? How about you go fucking die? Yeah. One thing is for certain, we will come back at some point with more alcohol reviews because I did not get round to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Terramana tequila. Fuck me. I would love to finish that episode there. I mean, it was shit, but it's the alcohol review. However, I'm acutely aware that on the last couple of alcohol reviews, I haven't actually downed a drink at the end. And I feel like with it being a series finale, leave the people wanting less. Oh yeah, look at the colour on that. Lovely. Nice dehydrated piss. That looks yummy. We'll fill it up a bit more. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back at some point. Proust.